get started today, does anybody have any questions for Mr. Mayers?
Oh, you made it to Rihanna?
Okay, picture this. You're a kid in Harlem, and A$AP Rocky, the hometown hero, is your substitute teacher for the day. You get one question. What do you ask? Well, one student asked the one thing the entire world wants to know, and his reaction just poured gasoline on a fire of speculation. So let's get into it.
Right, this is the big one. Is A$AP Rocky already married to Rihanna? I mean, for months now, we've been getting these little whispers and hints, but never a straight-up answer. So is the fashion killer and Harlem native secretly a husband? We're gonna look at all the evidence he's been dropping and see if we can piece this puzzle together.
So our whole story really kicks off right where it all began for Rocky, his hometown of Harlem. He was there for this really cool series called Celebrity Substitute, stepping into a classroom at PS 125 to teach a bunch of elementary school kids about rap.
And then, bam! Right in the middle of all the questions about his music and stuff, one kid just cuts right to the chase with this absolute killer of a question. Seriously, you have to love the guts. It's that kind of directness you can only really get from a kid, you know?
So what did he do? Well, his response was perfect. He didn't say yes, he didn't say no, he just flashed that big smile, told the kid it was a great question, and then just sidestepped it. It was honestly a masterclass in how to handle a tough question with nothing but pure charm.
But here's the thing that makes this so interesting. That moment in Harlem, it wasn't just a one-off. It was basically the latest breadcrumb in a trail of clues that Rocky has been leaving for a while now. So let's follow that trail back.
And when you lay it all out on a timeline, you can actually see this pattern forming. It starts with a pretty playful hint back in September, then it gets way more direct at the end of October, and it all leads up to this very public, very funny dodge in his own neighborhood.
So, the first big clue we got was in an interview with Elle magazine. The interviewer asks him about his relationship, and instead of giving a normal answer, he flips the question right back at them. Total power move. He was being coy, you know, just planting that little seed of doubt in everyone's mind.
And then, not even a month later, he drops this line in Perfect magazine. And listen to the wording here. He didn't say loving partner or boyfriend. No, he specifically used the word husband. For a lot of people, that wasn't a hint anymore. That was pretty much a quiet confirmation.
All of this really points to this incredible balancing act he's pulling off. How does a superstar like A$AP Rocky stay so approachable and be a role model, while at the same time fiercely protecting the most private parts of his life? It's gotta be tough. And this really shows you the two sides of his personality, right? On one hand, you have the approachable star, the guy who goes back to his old school to teach kids about rap. But on the other hand, you've got this super guarded family man who uses these clever, roundabout answers to keep his private life exactly that. Private. Now, even though he's keeping his marital status on the down low, Rocky has given us some seriously sweet glimpses into his family life with Rihanna, and it paints this picture of a home just filled with love and, obviously, a ton of music.
And of course, here are the most important people in that home. He and Rihanna have 3 kids now, RZA, Riot, and Rocky Irish. It just kind of grounds this larger-than-life celebrity and reminds you that at the end of the day, he's a dad. So what kind of music are the kids listening to? Well, Rocky says they're growing up in a very diverse musical household. We're talking everything from Michael Jackson and the Beatles to psychedelic music and reggae. What an incredible playlist to grow up with.
All right, so we've laid out all the evidence. We've got the viral question in Harlem, we've got the trail of carefully worded clues. Now it's time to bring it all together and think about the final verdict. Through this entire thing, A$AP Rocky has been nothing but charming and totally composed. He never looks flustered, right? He's just skillfully managed the whole conversation, dropping just enough info, from that coy Elle quote to the husband comment, to keep us all guessing. So that brings us to the final question, and I'm going to turn this one over to you. We've seen the public dodge, we've looked at the magazine quotes, we've gotten a peek into his family life. After all that, what do you think? Did they already tie the knot in secret? Is A$AP Rocky really the secret groom of Harlem?